Today was our third first alert weather day in a row, but we have some good news. If you don't like the cold, you don't like the wind, we do get a bit of a break from it tomorrow. On Saturday, we track some isolated snow showers, but that dangerous wind chill returns next week, prompting another set of first alert weather days. Throughout the evening, we've been tracking this developing area of low pressure here along the Gulf Coast in Texas, an area of low pressure in the Great Lakes region, and high pressure nosing into New England. And it's those two players, those two storm systems, that will have a big impact on what we actually see here as we get into the weekend. Dry weather tomorrow, increasing cloudiness later in the day. Let's begin here 7 o'clock Saturday morning. We have that low pressure offshore moving well south of us, so we don't see much of an impact. And since these two lows never really phase together, that storm system will move away from us. And again, what we're expecting out of this is really just isolated snow showers. Here's the zoomed in view on First Alert Futurecast. There's the isolated snow showers developing in the pre-dawn hours Saturday. When we wake up Saturday morning, there will be snow showers moving across the state. You can tune in with Jill Gilardi. She'll be tracking these in real time. You can also track them from the free First Alert weather app right from the palm of your hand. These showers have a tendency to wind down by lunchtime Saturday, drying out thereafter, perhaps even some partial clearing. We're expecting a coating to an inch. Really, most communities likely between a coating and a half inch. The farther north you are, the greater chance you have of actually seeing an inch. So from the perspective of impacts, we're not expecting much of an impact. Models in great agreement here, too, that the chance for anything more than an inch will really be located to our north and to our west. That also means if you are heading to hockey night in Hartford on Saturday, the weather will cooperate. Perhaps a couple of slick spots on the sidewalks wherever that coating of snow does land, but we're really not expecting significant impacts to your weekend. It's been a pretty chilly stretch over the last several days. High temperature around 30 degrees since Monday, but we will flip the script on that tomorrow as temperatures climb back into the mid and upper 30s and lower 40s. Plus, it'll actually feel closer to what the temperature is outside. While we're still breezy tomorrow, not nearly as windy as we've been the last several days. Wind advisories, in fact, already being dropped across parts of Connecticut. Here's our iCam view in Rocky Hill, looking north of the Hartford skyline. This is still shaking around a bit in the breeze. And in New London right now, the flag not nearly as active as it once was earlier, still waving around a bit, but earlier today we saw the flag basically outstretch across the state. Gusts right now up to around 30 miles an hour, so still a little bit windy, but we are improving, and those numbers will drop as we get closer to the start of the day tomorrow. Here's the wind gusts picking back up for, say, the mid to late morning. So that means tomorrow when we step out the door, it'll feel like it's between 5 and 15 degrees. But these wind chill values recovering through the afternoon, feeling much better. And we stay there through the course of most of the weekend. But note that the trend next week is down, and they will only get lower as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. So while temperatures climb back into the upper 30s, even lower 40s Sunday and Monday, overnight lows in the 20s, seasonably mild for this time of year. We do become breezier by Tuesday, windy Wednesday and Thursday, combined with temperatures back below average, prompting more first alert weather days for the dangerous wind chill. Our snowfall deficits will continue growing too. Saturday is the only chance of precip over the next 7 days, and it does not look to be like very meaningful precip, but we do have some good news to pass along here on the drought monitor. We've seen some significant improvements since last week. It's also worth mentioning that today our average high temperature 35, the coldest average high. That continues through January 30th. Mark, Aaron, it's a little over a month when our average high temperature climbs back to 40. We get a taste of that on Monday, but it's short-lived with more first alert weather days next week.